you beautiful lot, and welcome back to Aired Down Jacked Up Adventures, where we have our third part of our epic Devon to Scotland road trip. We continue the story on this beautiful morning, waking up among the mountains just north of Loch Lomond, where the summer sun was already high in the sky, solar panels doing their thing, charging up for the day whilst we have some coffee, letting the kids run wild and be free, before we packed up, jumped back in the truck and headed off on the next stage of our adventure.
We had a cracking evening camp just north of Loch Lomond, and today we have been slowly winding our way through some scenic Scottish country. And as you've just heard over the radio, we are officially in the Highlands, heading up towards, turning left just before Inverness and heading up towards Ullabull. And that's where tonight's stop's going to be. We're going to go the slightly long route around the side of Loch Ness and see if the boys can spot Nessie, and then camp at Ullabull tonight. Scottish Highlands, here we come. What the bloody hell does that woman want?
As we ate up the miles heading north, we found cool little places to pull in, small sights to see, one of which was the awesome fish ladder down at Pt3, where we got to see salmon jumping in the river as they were heading up for spawning season. Back on the road with the sun shining, the temperatures well up into the high 20s, good music playing and banter on the CBs. Life was good. As both the miles and the snacks ticked away, we were heading ever closer to Loch Ness. The boys travel really well. Often they will be looking out the window or talking about things that they've seen, playing games, either things like I Spy, or these days they do tend to play a lot on their tablets, especially if we have real long drives and a lot of hours ahead of us. Soon we pulled in because we saw a sign for Clan Cameron, and this was situated right next to the Commando Memorial area, where we got out, let the kids stretch their legs, enjoy some of the heat and the scenery around. It was here that we realised that there had been a really nasty crash on the road next to Loch Ness, so we actually had to flip around, head back down towards Speen Bridge, across, up to Inverness, and rejoin the road we were on so we could head out towards Gairloch area. This added an extra 2.5 hours on our already really long day of driving. But the truck ate the miles up. The music continued to be good, the kids were absolutely fantastic, and the scenery just kept blowing us away at every turn. Every now and again in life, you get times where you really do feel like you need to pinch yourself, and this was one of those times. The sun was setting right in our faces, painting the Scottish hills in gold, the lochs shimmered like glass, and for once the air was warm, and I mean really warm. The kind of warmth that you can feel through your skin going right down to your bones. And this is especially helpful because heat really does help Bryony with some of her medical conditions. So we were lapping it up. If you don't travel with kids, then you don't know what it's like to try and find a secluded spot for a wild wee stop. Well, we managed to find this spot on our way in towards Gairloch, and it ended up being this cool logging area overlooking one of the local lochs, so we had to take some pictures, continue exploring some back roads, and enjoy what was left of the evening light before we turned up and headed in to Gairloch. As we came north of Gairloch, we started to hit our destination for the evening, the edge of Loch Lomond. Adam had told us over the CB that he knew of a fantastic campsite just round the corner, ready for us to enjoy.
So after an all-day drive, an eventful drive because there was a load of closures and we had to detour for 2 hours, this private, well, it's not really private, but this beach that the boys have all to their own is our camp spot for the next couple of days. So we're about to open up the house here. And this will be our living room.
This may well be stereotypically cliche, but it is so true that fleeting moments like these make memories that will last a lifetime. The evening was so warm we still had shorts and t-shirts on, even as we were preparing dinner. The evening sea was the perfect temperature for a paddle, and as the sun started to set down behind the hills, life felt epic. As we settled in for night one, we amazed that this far north, the sky at midnight was still glowing orange. We made a couple of drinks and turned in, ready for the next part of our amazing adventures. Thanks for watching, and make sure you keep an eye out for the next instalment of our adventures, where we drive one of the most incredible roads I've ever seen in the UK.